Good morning, everybody. I'm Jim Gilbert with Edina Realty's St. Paul Life Group of Realtors here in beautiful St. Paul, Minnesota. This morning I am driving along historic Summit Avenue in the Cathedral Hill neighborhood of St. Paul. And as you can see, it is an absolutely beautiful December morning here. We have had our first real significant snowfall of the season. We had probably 8 to 10 inches of snow here overnight, and as you can see, people are out clearing sidewalks, moving cars for snow plowing, which began last night. I think the citywide snow plowing began at 9 p.m. If you're new to the city, you want to be sure and check out the city's website and follow along with the rules for snow plowing so that you don't get your car towed. Coming up upon Selby Avenue here, I'm going to take a left onto Selby Avenue, and in the distance there you can see the state capitol off in the background, the white domed building, and here we have the cathedral right here in the foreground. So now we're traveling westbound on Selby Avenue, and Selby is kind of one of the main commercial corridors that runs through the Cathedral Hill neighborhood. It's home to many of the shops and eateries and restaurants that we love to frequent, and we're walking distance to all of these areas where we live ourselves. So it's a neighborhood that's near and dear to our hearts. We just love it here. Up here on the right is Boyd Park, and just following Boyd Park you'll see the Cathedral Hill YWCA. So very popular workout destination. They have a swimming pool and exercise facilities, classes, and those sorts of things there. On the left, as we approach Western, we're going to cross Western here. And on the left is W.A. Frost Restaurant, which is a long-established St. Paul restaurant, kind of best known probably for its patio in the summer months. Nina's Coffee across the street on the corner there on the left. To our right was the Handsome Hog restaurant, followed by Red Cow. So kind of a bunch of establishments right there at the intersection of Western. And as we move on down Selby, we run into La Grolla here, which is another favorite, and just following that is the St. Paul Curling Club. And you can see people are out clearing walks and getting all of the snow taken care of. The Gnome Restaurant here on the left. Coming up here on Solo Vino, which is one of our favorite wine shops if you're ever in need of a pairing to go with a certain dish or something that you've made. Chuck and the staff there at Solo Vino are very knowledgeable and would be glad to help you with that. So now we're kind of getting close to the intersection of Dale Street. You'll notice a new construction project coming up here on the left. This is going to be a new 5-story, I believe it is, apartment building. I think 78 units, if I'm not mistaken, and sort of a mix of sizes. There are going to be everything from studios on up to 3 bedrooms in there, is my understanding. I believe all market rate housing. So now we're going to take a left here on Dale Street, and you'll see Mississippi Market, our natural foods co-op, here on the corner as I turn the corner. I was in there yesterday and it was absolutely packed, and shelves were being emptied as people prepared to be inside for the duration of the snow that we had. So always good to plan ahead for those kinds of things, because people do want to stock up and make sure that they're prepared. I'm going to take a left here down sorry, the snow's a little bit deep here, so I'm going to pay attention to my driving for a minute. You can see how beautiful it is with the trees covered in snow, and Everything's got just a fresh coating on it, and it looks just gorgeous out here this morning. So wanted to just take you down one of our residential streets. This is Ashland Avenue, and you'll see that the neighborhood has just a mix of housing types and styles. We've got everything from apartment buildings, condo townhomes, single family homes, and prices in this area kind of range from condo sales. I think this past year there was one even under $125,000, and all the way up to over $1 million. A $1 million condo that sold up over on Summit Avenue. And then single family homes have ranged in price just under $325,000 up to a little bit over $1.6 million. So lots of variety in housing styles, housing prices, just a very, very diverse neighborhood from that aspect. So we have a great mix of people in the neighborhood as a result of that. So I'm coming back up here, getting close to Western Avenue, and we'll conclude our tour there. I'm going to round the corner to the right on Western, headed back towards Summit. You'll see a couple of the more popular condominium buildings, the more newly constructed Western Row condominiums, and also the Commodore on our right, which used to be it was built as an old hotel, and that has since been converted to condos as well. Home of the Commodore restaurant, which I believe has been closed since the pandemic, but hopefully we'll see that reopen here before too long. So thanks for riding along today, and enjoy this beautiful Saturday, and we'll see you soon.